Hey everyone, my name is MC, how you all doing? Welcome back to some more Westeros Total War. Here today on the channel, we are back with episode 17 of our House Lannister series. Alrighty, still going north with Tywin and Willem. Okay, so Marlon MANDERLY has pushed south to intercept us. We managed to get rid of Robb Stark, the king in the north. He looks a little bit too old to be one of Wyman's sons. Maybe his brother or uncle. Anyway, Willem's going to fight him here today on the road, the King's Road to Moat Cailin. Then we've got Kevin and Jamie in the Stormlands. So fighting in and around the boggy marshes in the neck. Oh, damn. The terrain and the topography of this battlefield is not the best. I can't see anything. Oh my god, the terrain. Yikes. So we will push up to Moat Cailin, which is a custom settlement too. Well, I guess we can sort of talk about House Manderley now. That might be quite fitting. So, Wyman is the head of House Manderley. House Manderley, originally being from the Reach. I always quite liked this backstory that they had. They were exiled by the stronger House Gardener. Before the Targaryens, they were pushed off the river Mander, and the Starks gave them refuge in the north, and then they made like such a prosperous city of White Harbor. Okay, just trying to try and relocate up this hill slightly. Gonna have to be a little bit careful here today with Willem. He is in line to rule this house one day, but yeah, essentially they moved north. I guess maybe because of the southern cities, they had blueprints of Highgarden and Hightower and Old Town and whatnot. They were able to build White Harbor, which is like one of the most prosperous settlements in the north. We're going to make so much money if we can sack it. Alright, so let's give out some attack orders here. Oh my god, it's so marshy and foggy. They say it's like the north's like only one true city because it's such a vital port. It's so funny that the only house that was able to build a proper big city in the north was a Reach house formerly. Okay, 50-50 at the moment. We're going to struggle for this, but Wyman is an enormous man. Can't seem to sit a horse. But despite his appearance, he's pretty crude and calculating. We know that in Feast. He is staunchly loyal to the Starks. So are mostly the Manderleys. I'd be curious to see if they bring back Rickon in Winds with that plot. But yeah, Wyman remains loyal to the Starks in the books, when the other Nords bent the knee to the Boltons. He could even like use some of his daughters or royal princesses as bargaining chips, because most of his sons died in the Red Wedding. And there's like the whole Frey Pies plot. When Ramsay Bolton wedding Arya Stark is actually Jane Poole. He cooks and serves 3 Freys. Then there's the whole like Wyman secretly aiding Sir Davos. I remember reading that chapter. I thought he was definitely dead. But declares his support for Stannis in return of Wyman's younger son Wendell. But as like a story point, the Manderleys like being exiled and then being taken in to rebuild their power is like a cool sort of trope. Okay, we are struggling to fight this one. I feel like a lot of these northern forces up in the neck, we're really getting some debuffs. But a merman on a green field. But the King of the North is dead. The boy King Bran now rules. A broken and a cripple. I'm not too sure where Rickon is. Probably in Skagos with Shaggy Dog. Okay, let's get Willem to do some cycle charges here. But most of the northern army has been defending the north. They've replenished and repaired for that. From that conquest in the Riverlands. Jeez. I don't know about this one. We actually might lose this. Just looking at the casualties sustained and inflicted, we are looking a little bit green around the gills. I don't know. A lot of them are routing though.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Jeez. Come on, just hold a little bit longer. We are taking out a lot of casualties though.
Only intervention by the Almighty Lord or a military genius can bring us victory from this mess.
So even if it turns into a Pyrrhic victory for both sides, I guess we're weakening down the north somewhat. Jeez. Like 95% not favoured to win this one. We might have to withdraw Willem. I'd rather not lose one of Kevin's sons. Ideally. It's only the archers that are remaining. Oh, jeez. So it looks like we're going to have one of our first major defeats. It's definitely top 3 for a terrible one. Crikey. Not good. Okay, well at least Tywin's there. Maybe Willem is, for all intents and purposes, still a pretty green boy, command-wise. And now one of the Lannister armies is in a full retreat. We do have, what, nearly 6 full stacks operating. That's what we can basically just sort of hold and sustain. Because although we're pushed into the Riverlands, we still haven't gotten core Westerland units. It just takes so long to transfer them over. Maybe we are better off recruiting in the Westerlands now and then like ferrying them north. But then you have to go through the Iron Islands, which would be sketchy. Damn. Okay. So we've actually lost this fight with Willem. Jeez. So he's in a full retreat. He might actually get caught here if he's not careful. Marlon Manderley is trying to run him down. There's a one-on-one here. Oh my god. Okay. So he's now retreated and got away. Gonna run back towards his uncle, Tywin. And I suppose we can just hold these archers here for a little bit. No, they got nervy. Damn, clear defeat. That's a really, really bad one. That's always a good quote. Explain why to me it is more noble to kill 10,000 men in battle than a dozen at dinner. I thought the quote was honourable, but so be it. We're going to accept. And we've been pushed back here quite extensively. Okay, welcome to the top of the turn. So, Tywin Frey is now sieging. Death stalks the land. I just got pretty bad plague going on. More spear militia coming as well. And still dealing with the Stormlands. Right, well, unfortunately on that note, it's time to wrap things up here. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed episode 17. Unfortunately, we've had a defeat, but hopefully in the next episode, episode 18, we can continue to push north. But yeah, a minor setback. It happens because it keeps the campaign interesting. But yeah, we're really struggling in the north compared to fighting Baratheon and Tully forces, which is interesting. But if you're enjoying this series and want to see more, support it and I'll do it. So like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much.